Alright, do left turn signal. Right. Brakes. Let off your brakes. There you go. Alright. Locked. Locked. I learned this lesson the hard way. I was driving around and that door popped open on me. Ooh, not locked. Alright. Hey, are you excited? It's pouring. Are you excited?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
And take number 2. Love you, baby. Number 3. You're still not like right next to it, but it's better. Do you want it over the fire pit? It's pretty wet though. You could do that too. Okay. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm still recording. I said take 2 and then you went back forward and I was like, 3? Or 4 or 6. You got this, babe.
That's kind of what I have.
That'll work.
Because now we can access right here. Have this. I can run a fire real quick. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I mean, I can stand at the back of the trailer, which is nice, but yeah, not sure we're going to be using that beautiful fire ring. I kind of want to anyway. I want to try to light a fire. That was half the fun of it, was trying to come out and bring a fire, but I don't know. We got a little setting up to do. So there's the truck. I got the awning on it yesterday, which I'm trying to decide right now whether I should put it out or not. It's pretty much the same awning as what's on this trailer. It would just be over there on the truck. Give me a little more dry space, I guess. I can't even get far enough away from the trailer to show you the full setup because it's just dumping. But yeah, she got a little dirty on her way up here. I don't know if you can tell. Oh yeah, you can. It's not a brown trailer. It's typically white. There's a little creek way back there. I was gonna walk over to the edge and show you, but we'll have to wait until the rain toodles off here for a minute. And there's an outhouse right there. I'm afraid to even go look in it. I don't like stuff like that. I don't know. What do you think, dear?
What?
You gonna give the outhouse a try?
I can try. Bathroom tour, I guess.
Bubba? Alright, well, I guess we're going to decide what we're going to do. This was supposed to be just an afternoon day camp. Take the trailer, set it up, see what we like, what we don't like, what works well for this little guy. I knew it was kind of drizzly here and there, but it's a little more than drizzly up in the mountains.
It wasn't just bad coming up.
No.
We got here.
No, in fact, on the way up, I was like, oh, good, it stopped raining. And then we get parked, and there you go. There's all the rain. All right, well, we'll update you in a few minutes. Maybe we'll get the stove out and try some lunch. Are you hungry? Well, at least he knows where the food goes. All right, we'll see you guys in a minute. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is we got this here Blackstone, and it looks pretty cool. It's got a little griddle section, and it's got a burner on the side. So I figured I'd get it out and see what that's like and make some lunch. But there's the awning on the truck all opened up. And that's what the trailer looks like. It's a good little setup. The awning on that trailer is newer, and it has that, I don't know if you can see it, right up in there, there's a pogo stick that stops the rain from building up, and this one doesn't have that pogo stick. So I've got it kind of leaned downhill a little bit so that all the water drains off of it. But it's raining a lot harder than we anticipated. I figured we could do a little damp camping, but this is it's just dumping. But I guess that's what you get for being in the mountains. You can see the wife sitting there just playing with the baby. He's perfectly happy in there. He's very content. Anyhow, I just thought you guys would like to see our setup actually out in the wild. I haven't shown you the other side of it, but I got a big toolbox on the front of it. That's where we keep the jack that's removable. I keep the chocks that are in there. I keep this little step stool because the trailer's just a tad tall to just sit in the door. But as you can see with the state of the trailer right now, that like mud kind of right at the base of it. If you lean your legs over there, you just drag all that mud into the trailer with you. So it's actually kind of nice to have a step up into the trailer. See if I can duck under here without getting soaked. The awning does a pretty good job. The door sticks out just a hair, but there's nothing there to really get damaged, so I'm not too worried about that. The cover for the awning does a good job of holding the gap, so I've got her shoes just laying there. This awning actually, up underneath these bars, if I were to put them down, has lights, and so I can hook up like my jackery or whatever and have light underneath here, which would be kind of nice. The idea was to just be sitting here, you know, camped out next to the fire, have some warm spot to sit by the fire, but heck, I'm not even sure I can get one going at this point. There's the family, just hanging out. What do you think, Bobo? He was having fun riding up here. We saw some deer and he got to just stick his head out and look around for a bit. You can see him down there. She's got a whole thing of toys for him, and my little battery operated dome light died, so I didn't charge that before we left. I would like to do something different with that. I don't like that. I'd like to have some power something in here, but we'll see. My new little Blackstone is pretty stinking cool. I got the top heating up. It's got a self-igniter in it, which is pretty cool. It didn't come set up right. The little igniter wasn't close to the metal, so it wasn't actually sparking. So it took me a second to figure out why it wouldn't light, but got that figured out. Lit right away as soon as the spark was there. And then I guess my fridge is actually closer to a freezer. So yeah, lunch is going to take a little longer. Got a little bit of eggs and a couple sausage links. Just found this at Cabela's, which actually decided was kind of cool to keep in the trailer. It's just all the spices you normally use, just in one little container, which is kind of cool. I've been taking it back in the house because if I leave spices in the trailer, even in the garage, they get dry or clumpy and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna cook some breakfast on this and see how this goes. Well, the little Blackstone's working out pretty good. I don't have any need to boil water right now. I don't need to make any coffee. It's probably too late in the day for me to have coffee, but I'm kind of loving this non-stick skillet. That's pretty cool. And the temperature variability seems to be pretty good too. Like, I had it on pretty low. I just cranked it up because I was getting a little impatient, but these things were frozen, so it's going to take them a little longer, and I'm going to have to turn the heat down. But yeah, I'm kind of loving this little black stone. This is kind of cool. The temperature variability was the biggest problem I had with that Coleman. It was either, seemed like it was either on or off. It really didn't, it didn't do one or the other. So that was kind of an issue with the Coleman. This seems to be doing a lot better. As you can see though, my truck is parked at such an angle. In order to get this thing level, I had to prop it up with a piece of firewood, which actually worked out pretty good. You can tell level, guys, based on which way your sausages roll. If they roll this way, you need to come up on that side. All right, I'm done. Well, these things are actually turning out pretty good. Okay, so first try on making just a fried egg. Obviously my table's still off kilter, but first try did not go well. Ended up scrambled eggs. So the wife got scrambled eggs. This time appears to be going a little bit better. Maybe I just didn't leave them long enough the first time is what the issue was. So that's no oil or anything. That's just the standard non-stick that's on this. So I guess I'll go ask her over there in the trailer, because she's eating inside where it's nice and warm. But I'll go ask her if she wants a fried egg. But sausages turned out really good. And I really like that little spice kit. That worked out nice. Just did garlic, salt, black pepper, cayenne, and a little paprika. So it turned out pretty good. Time to eat. I'm hungry. Not a bad little setup. I'm pretty stoked. I think this is going to be a really cool, really awesome summer if we can get some of the kinks worked out. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here on the channel. And I know it's kind of a segmented video a little bit, but it's the first time we're talking to the camera and actually making an effort at the vlogging side of this, which, like I told her, that's the most difficult part of this for me is the vlogging. I don't like hearing myself on camera, and I don't like talking to people that I can't immediately talk to, you know, like face to face. I'm really good at making videos about subjects. You know, I could go park the trailer someplace and take hours of B-roll footage of it and make it look really cool, and with the raindrops and all the stuff. But when it comes to the camera footage, or you know, the vlogging part of it, man, I'm going to struggle with that. So bear with us. But if you have any tips and tricks and things that have helped you, we'd really appreciate it. The wheels on this trailer are Toyota. Actually, the guy that owned it before me towed it with a Land Cruiser, I think. So he bought the wheels to match his truck, but they're actually the same bolt pattern as my truck, and they're actually the same size tires as my truck too. So this one spare tire for the whole setup is really awesome. I do like the stand-on steps that they've got on either side of the fenders. That's really helpful when it comes to the tent. And then I really like this barn door setup. We didn't really know whether we were going to like the teardrop design with a galley in the back of it, or a Sherpa. This trailer is a little bit more basic, I think. There's no electrical system in it other than the trailer lighting for driving. Well, I take that back. There's down here on this lower corner right here is a shore power plug, but all that does is run inside to this power strip. So you could plug shore power in if you're at a campground or something, then you can charge your phones and whatever else, but it doesn't run the dome light. It doesn't run anything else, which I can't decide whether I'm going to put an electrical system in this trailer or not, or just leave it the way it is. The back is, as you see how we have it right now, is great for storage. We are hoping to turn this area right here into a bunk for the baby. We still need to figure out how to do that safely so he can't roll out of it and stuff. He's just a year old. And he's done with eggs and sausage. Now he wants his milk. Looks like he's about ready to take a nap too. But it would be nice to have some kind of electric fan. Right now, all it has is the vent on either side, which gets air circulating through the trailer pretty well. The last time I slept in it, I wasn't worried about how much air was circulating through the trailer. I think I might get a small fan just to help, like just a little plug-in, like electrical fan. And then if you really want to, the previous owner used this battery bank. See, I can't even tell what that says. I can't find it on the internet, so I think they're long out of business. But it still works great. I haven't charged it in a while, but we use that to charge the little dome light that's up there in the ceiling. And, you can use it to charge your phones or something while you're in the trailer. And then I bought a little Jackery unit too. And I keep the Jackery in the truck. I use the Jackery all the time. If I'm parked somewhere and I need to charge my phone, I use my Jackery unit when my truck's not running. But anyway, that's just a quick little overview. I really like the rack system on this. I took the rack off and repainted it. The previous owner was originally from California and they moved to Idaho. So it's seen a little bit of salt water, and there's some spots that I'd like to touch up on the frame and just get it looking really top notch again. But they've taken really good care of it, and we're excited to be the new caretakers of Ernie. And the previous owner's daughter or children named it Ernie. And my wife really liked that name. She thought that was cute. And so she bought the decals, put the decals on there as just kind of a reminder to who had this trailer, and that Ernie is still out here living his life and making another family really happy and making some great memories. I've walked past it a couple of times, but I guess the quick intro is a 2018 four-door Tacoma, 6-cylinder, 4-wheel drive. It is a TRD off-road package. It's got a rear locker, electric locker in it. I threw an Ironman winch on the front of it and an Ironman 4x4 front bumper. That bumper is pretty beef. And I got all Ironman lights down low. Up at the top, I've just got some Amazon lights that I'll probably end up replacing, because these Ironman lights really do a lot of the work. It's really stock height. It's roughly a 32-inch tire, and this truck will go everywhere I need it to go. So far, I haven't needed to take it someplace that I was like really afraid to take it. As you kind of saw in our last little video, it does perfect in the snow. Really comfortable, good truck for us, and we've been really happy with it. I've done some mods to it. I actually have, it's starting to rain, so get back under here. I'll show you guys later at some point, but I actually put a dual battery system in this truck. It's behind the passenger seat. There's enough space back there, and I've got a 100 amp hour lithium battery, and I run accessories off of that. So in the back corner back there, I have a 12 volt plug and a little battery monitor. Get out of the way. You can see back there. So that's there's a 12 volt plug, cigarette lighter type. There's 2 USBs in the little voltmeter. And then that Anderson plug is actually what I use to power my diesel heater. So I can just plug it straight into the bed of my truck. And then I can run the diesel heater over for the trailer. Or I can run it. I put it there because I was running it for a rooftop tent before. So that was another reason to think about an electrical system for the trailer, is if I park the trucks in this scenario, the trailer and the truck, my plug is over here, and the output for the input, I'm sorry, for the diesel heater's on the other side of the trailer. So gonna have to think that one through a little bit further. But I also put a set power fridge. I run this set power fridge. I just took the rear seat out, laid the back of the seat down, and then kind of installed it right there. I use that set power fridge literally every day. I put Gatorades in there and stuff when I'm out on the road driving around. It is really nice to have a place to put your lunch, keep it cold, keep cold drinks, and just be ready for your day. So that's cool. When we go to Montana, I am thinking about putting it back here in the bed and kind of cleaning up the bed a little bit so that I can maintain some cabin space, because right now it's just me and her in the baby seat, but that baby seat's huge. I don't know the last time you guys had kids, but their seats are humongous, take up a lot of room. She's got her passenger seat slid as far forward as she can to make room for his seat, and it's adequate. Let's put it that way. It's not perfect, but it's adequate. So she has a RAV4. It's more of a street car. It's not really designed to go. It is all-wheel drive and stuff, but it's lower than my truck anyways. We're thinking maybe someday we'll get her a Land Cruiser or a 4Runner or something to that effect that could be a little bit better of a family expedition vehicle. But for the time being, that job is being handled by the Tacoma, and I think it does pretty well. So, all right, well, the kid is tired. I don't know if you can see her through the muddy window, but she's looking at me like, okay, I'm done. Time to go home. So I think we're going to pack up. I'm going to get stuff. It's starting to dump down rain. It stopped just long enough for me to get some video of the truck and the trailer, but it's starting to go. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here on the channel. And we hope you guys come out and hang out with us again. Stick over here without getting totally sick. I'm about to open the door. Hey, little buddy. Can you say bye to everybody? Say bye. Thanks for watching our channel. Say bye, everybody. Say bye, Mama.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.